guys, Cody here with another figure review for you guys today, and today we're going to be rounding out our main 4 figures from the main line of the DC Multiverse McFarlane Batman Forever figures. And tomorrow we're going to be taking a look at the Batmobile, which I'm really excited to show off for you guys on camera. But this is the Batman figure right here. Now, this is definitely the weakest of the 4 figures. I'm going to go into why. But we're going to take a look at the packaging, of course, and then we'll get into it. So, but yeah, here you guys go. This is the front of the packaging right there. As you can see, the figure's in there with all his accessories and stuff. It does include another piece of the Nightmare Bat, which we'll be taking a look at today as well. And then on the side here, it does say Batman and the Batman Forever title right there, as well as the logo on the corner right there. On the top, we just have a continuation of the window. Same with the side there. The bottom has all the specs, and the back shows what piece of the Nightmare Bat is included of the 4 figures. This does include the head. So we're going to check that out right now. So let's go ahead and take them out of the packaging and get a closer look at them. All right, guys, so here is the figure out of the packaging here, and this is everything that is included in the set right here. Of course, we have the card right here. The data file right there is the front of it. We have essentially the poster art that is used. And in the back here with all the information, if you guys wish to pause it and read that. He also comes with the headpiece of the Nightmare Bat right there, which is really cool. I can't wait to show this off in detail to you guys. And then he comes with the base for it. I mistakenly thought it came with the Riddler for some reason. But yeah, this comes with the base for the Nightmare Bat when that comes out. And we have 2 hands right here. One is an more of a gripping hand for one of the accessories here. And well, they're both gripping hands, so they're the same, just left and right. He does come with his grapple hook right here, which is not painted to detail, unfortunately. We do have a sonar batarang right there that he uses at the end of the movie to destroy the Riddler's giant Enigmatech box that's over his head. And of course, we have a regular batarang right there. So that is really cool. We can take a look at all that stuff in just a minute with him holding it. But we're going to take a look at the figure itself. So let's get a closer look at him. All right, guys. So here we go. This is unfortunately, this is my least favorite figure of the 4 that are in the main line because of the fact that this specific suit has had a much better release through this like San Diego Comic-Con exclusive set where the cowl actually matches the color of the sonar suit, which is this really nice like gunmetal gray mixed with some blues. You can see the shine coming off of it, but it's matte on the actual cowl and on the boots and cuffs. That is very damning right there, actually, for those of us who collect. They could have very easily, released the same color scheme for us who wanted to have a really nice sonar suit in this scale. And not only that, if you guys watched my Robin video from yesterday, the cape was really nicely done. It was two fabrics sewn together. It was very thick, but it also had a bendy wire. This is just one of those transparent, crappy capes that you see with a lot of Batman figures. Granted, it does go out like really nicely. It has some length to it. It's just not a great representation of Batman from Batman Forever. While I will say the head sculpt is nice, you could see the detail. Of course, this is the sonar suit. This will be more in line with a regular Batman, suit with the way that this is. They could have very easily just released, I guess in the main line, they could have done the first suit that he had at the beginning of the movie and through the rest of the movie, but they did not. This is the sonar suit, unfortunately, and it is actually very poorly done. I am not a huge fan of how they did this. While they, again, could have done a better job with the color on the cowl and the cuffs as well as the boots, I guess it does its job. It makes me really want to go looking for that really expensive set that they released like last year through San Diego Comic-Con or New York Comic-Con. I can't remember. It was one of the Comic-Cons, and like I said, the cowl and stuff was all perfectly, matching the suit that they did right here. So it's unfortunate, but we can go ahead and take a look at the articulation. The head does move up and down, not by much though. There's some hindrance. He does rotate all the way around, and he does move side to side right there. His arms do go fully out right here. And he does have that little collar or that little like cuff thing right there for the arms, just like Robin and the Riddler have. But he does go out about that much, but he does rotate all the way around, goes in and out. Elbows go 2 points go at 2 points right there. His wrists are stationary. His cuff is stationary, so no rotation on the actual forearm right there. Wrists rotate right there, and they do... Yeah, it's not wanting to give, so I'm assuming it doesn't hinge in and out, which is really weird considering the other figures do. I mean, it looks like it does, but it's just not... It's not, without breaking it, I'm afraid, it's not going to. So, but yeah, there you guys go. His got a really nice ab crunch. It goes that far back and forward right there. He's got the most ab crunch of the 4 figures, so really nice. He does do a side-to-side movement right there at the waist. He does rotate at the waist a little bit right there. It doesn't rotate without like hindering the belt a little bit. You don't want the belt to pop off, but there is that. His legs do go out that much and back that much. He also has a ratchet. You heard that. I feel like I just like popped some elbows and some knees just now. But it does go out that much right there. He does bend at 2. Wait, no, he does not bend at 2. He bends at a single point. See, that's a single joint right there. That is very different than I'm used to, because I was expecting for it to bend at 2 points at the knee, but it only is a single point. Wow, unfortunate. I was gonna say also, I guess he does have a little bit of a upper thigh swivel, but it is what it is. He has no rotation up at the boot cut right there. He does rotate all the way around at the feet, and they do go in and out, up and down right there, and he does have toe cut right there. So that is the articulation for this figure. I still feel like this is the weakest of the 4 figures, but let's go ahead and see what he looks like with his accessories and see if it makes it any better. So after further inspection, it turns out he does have a hinged wrist movement right here. I just did not notice it because this one was too tight. Like it almost felt like it was going to break. I always try to do the wrist closest or further away from the camera just because I have big hands. But he does actually hinge at the wrist. It's just this specific one for some reason is so tight. I may have to do the hairdryer technique, but yeah, he's okay. Like I said, I could try to get him to hold all his accessories on here, but even that is a pain in the butt to do because he's not even holding them. They're just kind of resting in his hand. So, yeah, with as much detail as I'd like to give you guys on these figures, these are, his accessories. So I don't want to spend too much time on him. I wanted to move into the Nightmare Bat, which we're going to do right now, and I'm very excited to show this to you guys. All right, guys, so this is the moment I've been waiting for right here. These are all the pieces for the Nightmare Bat right here, which if you guys do not know, the Nightmare Bat is the bat, that giant bat that Bruce Wayne sees in his dreams or his nightmares or his repressed memories, as Dr. Chase would say. So yeah, this is that giant bat, and you see him later in the movie as well. There is a deleted scene with this bat as well. This is why we're getting this much detail of it, where he's just kind of praying to him a little bit. There's a deleted scene from him doing that. But let's go ahead and put him together real quick. So he comes with this really nice base, of course. It says DC on it. And you have this really nice little pole piece right here. Oh my god, I forgot how tall he's going to be. Hang on, let me adjust the camera. All right, let's set that aside while we build this. But here is the body portion right here, and as you can see on the bottom here, we have one of the holes for it to be on the little stand. But we're going to go ahead and put it together. It's very easy to do. They are all a peg system, so just simple as that right there. And let me just tell you guys, the wingspan on this thing is absolutely nuts. I Was worried about whether or not I was going to find room for him, but I found a perfect spot for him, of course. But yeah, let's go ahead and pop these in. And these are kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie to you, putting these in, it's just really stiff. But we're gonna get a really good look at him and see how big he is in comparison to the other figure. There we go. So it's all put together. Let's put him on the stand and get a closer look. All right, guys, so here is the Nightmare Bat completely put together, and it is just a gorgeous figure. Like, I mean, I wasn't expecting to see something this intricately detailed for essentially something that was in a deleted scene. But the wingspan on this figure is amazing. It is nuts. To give you guys a look at this is the Batman figure I just reviewed with the wingspan just completely, you know, just out. Like my hand, like this is my hand. I'm a big guy, so my hand and my wrist, this is nuts. This is crazy. I don't know what else to use as a reference. Like, here's my PS5 controller right there. Like, it's huge. I'm just saying, it is a huge figure, and it is crazy. So we're gonna get a close look at this. Of course, you know, he's on his flight stand right here. I want to just get the detail on the actual like face of this. This thing is just amazing. Look at that. Look at the attention to detail on, you know, just the mouth, the eyes, the teeth, just everything going on here. The sculpted fur right here, that is a lot of intricate detail. The ears are what get me too. The ears have those bat ears. That's crazy. But that is an amazing looking figure. It is just nuts. His feet too. Like, I'm trying to get him to, you know, rotate around. It's just like the feet are crazy detailed as well. Like, there's just so much detail going on. And then the actual texturing on the bat wings on the inside and out. Like, that is nuts. Okay. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be that crazy of a figure, and I'm trying to get it to focus. But yeah, look at that. Look how amazing that is. That is amazing. As far as articulation goes with this figure, of course, I was showing some of it off, but with it being on the flight stand, he does have full like movement on the flight stand. His head does move up and down a little bit right there. His jaw opens, or his mouth opens right there. I'm trying to get as close as I can to it, but his mouth does open and close, and his head does fully rotate. This is all on ball joints. Of course, his wings are on hinge joints right here, so they will hinge in and out and move forward and back right there, so you can have him in any, you know, flight stand as you want, or flight is, I can't talk today. You can have him in any flight pose you want him to be in. This is just a crazy figure. Being a Build-A-Figure, I can understand why. This thing needed to be a Build-A-Figure to have this much of a wingspan and this much detail. This is crazy. This might be like easily one of the best, you know, things about this set right here. I absolutely love it. And he is kind of just more or less a centerpiece that's, you know, with the stand lays over my Batmobile that I'm going to be showing you guys in the next video. So I can't wait to show you guys that next. So you guys stay tuned. As always, if you like what you see, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back for more videos soon. I'll talk to you guys later.